Hello and welcome dear viewers. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, presenting the domestic and international news prepared for this session, live from our headquarters in Asmara. I'm Hermel Lagermai, inviting you to join us on our tonight's news broadcast. Let's start with the major headlines. Contribution of maternity waiting rooms in ensuring health of mothers and infants. Successful eye surgery at Nakfa Hospital. China urges US to scrap all tariffs. And Greenland rejects Trump's offer to send US hospital ship to Arctic island. On a domestic and brief. At an activity assessment meeting of the Ministry of Health branch in the northern Red Sea region, conducted on 20th and 21st February in the port city of Massawa, it was reported that maternity waiting rooms established at health facilities are significantly contributing to ensuring the health of mothers and infants. According to a report presented by Dr. Henok Tekie, head of the branch office, most of the charted out programs for 2025 have been implemented. Pre- and post-natal care increased by 5%, deliveries at health facilities by 2%, and utilization of maternity waiting rooms by 4%. Dr. Henok further noted that in collaboration with Burhan Aini Hospital, eye surgery was performed on 680 patients and eye diagnoses were conducted on over 5,000 patients. In addition, a hepatitis vaccination program has been introduced and modern medical equipment worth over 3 million Nakfa has been installed. At the event, reports were presented focusing on communicable disease control, vaccination coverage, pre- and postnatal care, community-based environmental sanitation, maternal and infant care, and delivery services, among other areas. Noting that fundamental progress is being registered in healthcare service provision to the public in general and to mothers and children in particular, Mrs. Amna Nur Hussain, Minister of Health, stated that organizing stable training programs to upgrade the capacity of health workers and introducing modern medical equipment are among the ministry's priority programs. The participants conducted extensive discussions on the reports presented and adopted various recommendations. In the northern Red Sea region, there are 1 referral hospital, 3 community hospitals, 10 health centers and stations, as well as 34 health units. Successful eye surgery was performed on 161 patients from the subzones of Nakfa in Adobha at Nakfa Hospital on 16th and 17th February. An ophthalmologist, Dr. ERi-TV, stated that prior to the surgery, eye diagnoses were conducted on over 1,635 patients, and that surgery was performed on those who were identified as requiring treatments. Dr. ERi-TV further indicated that the eye surgery program is being conducted at Nakfa Hospital for the first time. In addition, trachoma medicine and eyeglasses were provided to a number of patients. The beneficiaries on their part indicated that they had previously been compelled to travel as far as Asmara and Karen to seek eye treatment and expressed their gratitude to the Ministry of Health for providing them with the opportunity to receive eye surgery services in their area. Mr. Jonathan Waldu, head of administration and finance in Nakfa subzone, said that prior to the surgery, eye diagnosis had been carried out at Nakfa Hospital and Deerwit Health Center, and that the eye surgeries were conducted successfully. The Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare branch in Ad-Douala subzone has rehabilitated families of martyrs and war-disabled veterans with livestock and small-scale trade. Mr. Razan Saha, representative of the office branch, said that the families were rehabilitated with livestock and small-scale trade worth 10,000 Nakfa each. Mr. Biida Waldesgi, head of social services at the office branch, said that the objective of the rehabilitation program was to enable families of martyrs and disabled citizens become self-supportive and productive members of the society. He also called on the beneficiaries to take advantage of the opportunity they were provided and improve their livelihoods. The viewers, stay tuned for our international news right after the short break. Welcome back. China has urged the US to cancel the unilateral tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump following a US Supreme Court ruling that effectively struck down most of the measures. In a statement today, the Chinese Commerce Ministry urged Washington to lift the tariffs, arguing they now violate even U.S. domestic law. China has consistently opposed all forms of unilateral tariff increases and has repeatedly emphasized that there are no winners in a trade war, the ministry said. U.S.-China relations have been strained for years, particularly over economic and technological issues, but Trump's tariff hikes last year triggered a full-scale trade war. U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods at one point reached 145%, while Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods hit 125%. In November, a one-year pause in tit-for-tat escalations was reached, under which both sides cut tariffs to around 10% in some sectors. Greenland rejected U.S. President Donald Trump's plan to send a hospital ship to the Arctic island. Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nelson said in a post on Facebook on Sunday that Trump's proposal to send the U.S. medical vessel had been noted, but stated that they have a public healthcare system where treatment is free for citizens. It is a deliberate choice, reiterating Greenland remained open to dialogue and cooperation. Nelson added to held direct and diplomatic negotiation instead of just making more or less random outbursts on social media. Danish Defense Minister, for his part, acknowledged that the population of Greenland receives the health care it needs. They receive it either in Greenland or, if they require specialized treatment, they receive it in Denmark. It's not as if there is a need for a special health care initiative in Greenland, he concluded. Dear viewers, we are done with the newspaper for the session, and now it's time for a quick recap of the major headlines. Contribution of maternity waiting rooms in ensuring health of mothers and infants. Successful eye surgery at Nakfa Hospital. China urges US to scrap all tariffs. And Greenland rejects Trump's offer to send US hospital ship to Arctic island. Ladies and gentlemen, that was all for tonight. Thank you for having us and have a blessed one.